know you're somewhere.
Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Scorpio, you guys got Spider Spirit, Make Your Dreams Real, number 56. I'm going to be honest with you guys. With the Anchor and the Death card coming out, this is Scorpionic energy, right? The coffin, the death. I really think that there's something, yeah, it's so weird because it's 8899, right? And right before it goes 8, 9, 10, right? So 10 is an ending. And then with Make Dreams Real, I feel like that's a brand new beginning for you. So Scorpio, I feel like you're on the edge of like an ending and a brand new beginning. And I feel like the brand new beginning is here for you. Like that energy is already here. But I think a lot of you guys are having a hard time moving forward into this new reality, into the new beginning, right? And I think the reason for that is you're holding on to something. Like the ending of something could have been really like traumatic for you, could have been really hard for you. And of course, for everybody, letting something go or, you know, change, like keyword is change, right? Like change is not easy. Change is not something that we like. I mean, I'm an earth sign and I have a lot of earth in my chart. So change for me is like, can we go as slow as possible? Thank God I have air in my chart. Otherwise, I would be a disaster. Like I would literally not be able to accept change at all. So I understand this wanting to hold back, wanting to like keep something going, wanting to like not move forward basically, right? But I also think that for you guys, for your health, for like the benefits of the year, I mean like this is the beginning, right? Springtime is like coming, I think spring is starting very soon. And it's like, what more of a perfect time to have a new beginning than the springtime, right? Because that's like energetically and cyclically, that's perfect. You know what I mean? To start a new beginning in the spring, that's exactly what you should be doing, right? Starting over, starting fresh. The energy of the spring is like actually aligning with you guys, right? So it's actually really perfect. But I see you guys just like holding back on this ending that took place. And it's really hard for you guys, and I see that. But I also think that we can do things sometimes that make us uncomfortable. Like we have to, you know what I mean? We have to adapt to change. We have to. Like that's the only way to survive. You know, they say like stagnancy is like death basically. Like you can't be stagnant, or things just don't, you know, we cannot be stagnant. Things are always changing. We have to go with the flow of that change. So guys, my really big message for you guys right now is like whatever ended, whatever took place here, it's time to release it. And you don't have to like put yourself in a position where, you know, you're pushing yourself too hard, but you definitely have to push yourself right now, Scorpio. Okay, let's pull more on this. This could be an ending of a relationship because we do have an 11 here, and 11 is like a soulmate number for me, but let's see. Yeah, Scorpio. I see what you're doing here. It's like you want to let this go, but at the same time, like emotionally, you're still tied to this, right? So it's like, even if you did let it go a long time ago, even if you guys like thought that this wasn't present, it's like every time you try to move forward, you still feel the presence of the past. You know what I mean? You still feel this person. And it's weird. We have like we have energies like fighting each other, right? So it's like, we have maybe a lie here that you tell yourself, but then we have like communication, right? Like we have contradicting cards here. Like we just have energy that's clashing with each other, and I feel like there's a reason for that. The reason that the energy is clashing and it's not flowing is because you're trying to hold on to an old cycle. It's just reminding me of like, let's just say you had a really good date with someone, right? Like let's just say you guys like went for pizza and then you went to a movie and it was just like the best date ever. It's like every time you go on a new date, you're like, oh, let's go get pizza and have a movie, like, and go, let's go eat pizza and go see a movie, right? Like you're kind of like Gatsbying it, where you're like, oh, we can recreate the past. We can recreate the past. And I think you should be approaching this from a totally different energy, which is like, let's see what the new can bring. Like new experiences could be really good. They could be really fun. Like, let's just try something new. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the energy I'm getting here. It's like someone is still holding onto the past really tightly, whether they know it or not. And I think it's because your emotions are still tied to the past, which again, how could I tell a Scorpio not to be like emotionally involved? Emotionally, how easy is it for a Scorpio to let go of something? Not easy at all. It's not easy for anyone though. Like it's really not easy for anyone, but I'm getting here like it's especially not easy for you. I definitely think this probably has to do with love. But I like the ending for you guys because I feel like the ending is telling me that you guys will start off again. You will be able to conquer this past energy. So if this is just a past person that you just seem to like, you know, not let, you can't let go of them. You can't stop thinking about them. I would do like a cord cutting, you know, and I would use fire. I wouldn't just do it with my mind. I would do it with like fire, because I don't know why, but I feel like fire just makes it a lot more powerful. It makes it a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just a different vibe. Like it's definitely more powerful. Personally, that's what I think. But yeah, like write their name down. Write, like, say all the good things about them and all the bad things about them, whatever you wish to say to them, and then burn the paper and make sure there's not like one crumb left of that paper. You know what I mean? Not one ash left of that paper. And anything left of that paper, like throw it in the toilet or something. I don't know. Bury it. But definitely like burn the shit out of that paper. Like don't let anything remain, because that helps me a lot, and I think that could help you guys a lot. The crazy thing here is like I'm kind of getting like this divine protection for you guys. Like something has ended, and I think the ending of it makes you unhappy, but the reality is like the divine or the universe, whatever you want to say, they're actually like clearing the way for you. They're actually making things better for you by taking this person out of your life or by ending this relationship. Like it's actually really good for you, but you don't see it that way obviously, because like you don't want this ending to have taken place and you're still holding on to it. So I'm just getting like you don't know what good shit's coming your way because you're still in the past. And this is like one of those reads where we have to push you a little bit and say like, you got this, Scorpio. It's time to move forward. It's time to start again. It's time to like meet a new person. It's time to like, and maybe you feel like you have to be single for a while, and that's also okay. But basically it's like time to like let go of that past. And I don't even know if that means like starting to date again, or if that just means being single. I don't know at what point you guys are at, like how long it's been since you guys have broken up, you and this past person. But I'm just getting like it's time. Like it's definitely time. Let's pull a little more. So I want to know what this choice card is in reverse. I don't know if you guys were with Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, because I get like that's the energy you're holding on to. So again, it could have been you guys with an Earth sign, or it could have been like a marriage that you're still holding on to. But like Four of Coins is like, yeah, I'm still holding on to, I can't let go. Wheel in reverse is like, yeah, I don't want to let this go. But Magician in reverse is telling me there's actually something better for you guys. You just don't see that right now. And I honestly think this is the person that could be like next for you, because you're coming up as the Empress at the end, and you have on the other side of like holding on to things, this Emperor. So I feel like there's this energy of like, you can stay here again in this stagnant energy of holding on to this past thing with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Magician in reverse. You can hold on to this energy, but it doesn't serve you, because like, look what's on the other side of this. And then you have the Emperor to the Empress. There's something so much better out there. And it's like, you guys can't see that right now because you're stuck in this old energy. So they're trying to really push you guys. And they're literally even saying like, Emperor is at the bottom of the deck. Like, there is something better. There is a true pair for you out there. There is another soulmate. Like, I think a lot of you guys are like, well, this is the soulmate that I want. I can't picture anybody better. But with Spider Spirit coming out, like making your dreams real, this is... We get used to somebody and we can't even see past it, but I'm getting like there is someone that is actually going to fulfill your dreams, and I think it's this Emperor. So yeah, I think this reading is super short, but it really is just about like moving past it. Like, you're not allowing the wheel to turn here because you're holding on to something from the past. For some of you guys, I feel like you say like, it wasn't my choice to leave this person, they left me. So that's why you're like so shattered, because you just didn't expect it and you didn't see it coming. But remember what I said, like, we have to adapt to change. Like, yeah, it's unfair maybe, and it wasn't something you were prepared for, but at the same time, it's what happened, and now it's like there's something so much better for you. So again, you can look at it as protection, the fact that this person left you. Even though I get that you don't see it that way right now, I think once you meet this new person, and once, you know, like, things start falling into place in your new life, you're gonna be like, wow, thank God. You know what I mean? Thank you. Like, I needed this, and I didn't know I needed it, but thank you. I kind of want to pull a little bit more on like the future, because what's the point of pulling on the past? Like, we're trying to get you to move into the future. So let's like get you, let's do more on this Emperor for you. Oh my God, 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they could come at a time. I mean, they're not going to break your heart the way this person did. 3 of Swords in reverse is like, they don't have any what's the word? Like, they don't have ill wishing upon you. Like, they're going to come in very genuine. And the Emperor is someone who, like, what they want is what they want. Like, they're not going to be somebody who doesn't really know what they want and is going to leave you like confused. Like, that's not their job, and that's not what they're going to do. And integrity is coming up. So I feel like with this card, you're naked, right? Empress is naked. You could have Libra in your chart, or Aries. There's Aries here. But I'm just getting like, you're going to feel so comfortable with this person in a way that you didn't feel with the past person. You know what I mean? Like, this Empress is naked. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's how this new person is going to make you feel. Like, you have nothing to hide. Like, you don't have anything to worry about. I just see this being such a much better relationship for you, if you can imagine that. But you guys have to like move forward in order for this to take place, because right now you're fighting with the wheel, and the wheel is like, well, we want to turn for Scorpio, but we can't, because this person is like not allowing it. So it's like, it's up to you basically. You have to allow it, Scorpio. Anything else? Yeah, another thing that is going to be different about this relationship is like, maybe you were with a karmic Knight of Wands in reverse. This is Aries, Leo, Sag. So we have Earth and Fire. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But whatever the case is, it's like this person that left, it's like, honestly, I feel it's all for a reason. And maybe this person in the past wasn't even putting in the work that you were putting in, and it wasn't reciprocal, and it wasn't in alignment with who you were. So I feel like the divine kind of took you out of this whole thing, but you don't see it that way because maybe you didn't choose it. Maybe this person left you, and you're just like, well, I didn't choose it. Well, the divine did. You know what I mean? I don't think the divine cared how this person got out of your life. They just wanted the person out of your life. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't look at it as like, oh, who broke up with who, or who was able to get, you know, who knew what was coming. I wouldn't look at it that way. I would look at it as like, the divine didn't want this person around you. And it doesn't matter how they got them out of your life. They did, but they did it for you, like, to be honest. They put this person maybe in another path to free up a path for you, and you're just not seeing that. So yeah, Scorpio, this is it's gonna be hard, but I think you guys can really do it. Just keep pushing yourself. It's not easy. It's gonna be uncomfortable, but you have to push yourself, okay? Let's put you guys some advice. You guys have Kali. That's like a very big sign from the universe, guys. Like, when this card comes up, it's like there's literally there's no point in you trying to like salvage something. There's no point in you trying to like continue something. I got this card, I remember, and I was in like a really toxic relationship, and I was like, wow, like, could they be clear on what they want me to do, right? I release all that does not serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, you're gonna be more authentically you as you push yourself out of this past situation. And you see here, you have emotions in alignment, masculine and feminine in alignment. So it's like as you become more aligned, you it's all happening at once, so it's hard to say like which is coming first, like the chicken or the egg. But basically, as you go forward into the new beginning, you start to become more and more aligned to who it is that you are. And that's why I feel like integrity is here. And that's why I feel like Kali's saying you will be the truth of who you are. So maybe even with this past person, you couldn't really even be yourself. And maybe you loved who you were when you were with this person, but you have no idea how you're going to feel and who you're going to be when you're with this other person. Like, I feel like you're just going to be much more authentic to you. So I don't know what toxic shit you were in the past, because again, I just keep getting like, you have no idea what's coming your way. So there's no point in like sitting here waiting for this past person to come by, because I feel like the divine did whatever they could to like get them out of your life. You know what I'm saying? They're like basically protecting the shit out of you. But again, like, you can't see that right now, but you will once you move forward. Once you meet the new person, you'll see it eventually. I don't know when exactly, but you will see it. But yeah, this person is not serving you. They never did serve you, and that's why Kali is coming in to kind of tell you like it's time to cut them out. I just want to see if there's anything that I should tell you about, like from the actual book. Yeah, what is falling away from your life right now that doesn't serve you anymore? Kali doesn't want us to waste another precious second being someone we are not. She doesn't want us to be with a partner who doesn't treat us with the respect and love we need to do the light work we've come here to do. Kali wants to sever the ties our ego has made out of fear or out of false belief that we don't deserve better or more. She wants us to get terrifyingly real. She wants us to reckon with the fact that we are not here to please others or to make them proud. We are here to listen to the singular call of our own soul. I love this. I love this. It's time, Scorpio. It's time. I feel like you've known it's been time for a while, but like it's really time. Okay? So I'm sending you guys a lot of love. I love you guys. You can do this. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.